What's going on, guys? And welcome back to episode 100 and six. Nope, 100,
Five.
105.
You're odd numbers, you piece of shit.
I forgot.
Cocksucker.
I forgot. I
Yeah,
forgot.
I think it's 105.
It is episode 105 of the Staincast. Of course, as usual, I'm one of your co-hosts, Mr. Stephen E. With me, as always.
What's up, y'all? The other co-host, you already know my name. We also have returning guest, the kid.
The kid. What's going on, everyone? Happy to be here.
Yeah, we had to get him out for this. We had to fly him out for this one. As you guys can tell, we're in a good mood. We've been looking forward to this shit all year. There's nothing like a good list, a nice fat meaty list to summarize. No.
Yeah, we enjoy making these lists. We enjoy doing these top 10s. Of course, we're covering this week the top 10 movies that came out in 2023, as now it is 2024, and it's time to get the ball rolling on those. Or we got to stop saying just movies, because we are doing TV shows as well.
Also,
yeah. It's a little taste of shows.
Just a taste.
Something meaty going on this episode.
Before we get into that, though, for those of you who don't know, Echo dropped this week. And for those of you who care, aka absolutely nobody, it's mid. Anyways, moving on.
What are you talking about?
What?
It's perfection, bro. I can't even. That show, man.
I gotta learn
fist
how.
Pumping the air, cheering. I cried. I stood. It was everything you could have asked for an MCU product.
I gotta learn how to sign Echo Mid. I gotta learn how you sign that. I gotta Echo Mid.
It's it's not worth it, but whatever. Moving on. Last year, 2023 had a pretty decent amount of shows that it did drop. Some that we watched, some that we didn't, some that.
Just looking at this list, it really looked pretty front heavy to me. I'm just looking at this list right now, and I'm looking at some of these.
Swing that link my way so I can look at the same list that you're looking at.
No, I'm looking at my own my
your own
list.
You put the dates down on that? Oh, that's why.
No, but I'm just looking at it. I'm just like, when we go down the list, I'll just I'm looking at all these. Gen V and Loki season 2 are the only ones that have probably come out in the second half of this year.
I think you're right. Yeah.
If you're talking about shows, then yes.
Yeah, shows. Yeah, no, not movies.
Shows were very. Yeah, now that you say that, yeah, most of those shows did come out January through like June.
Yeah.
But
besides Secret Invasion, that came out June 25th.
Yes.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it did.
It was something like that. So before we get into our lists, we're going to answer the question of the week. Inject this in here. So this week we asked you guys what some of your favorite movies were of 2023. And you guys,
I better like what I hear. I better fucking like what I hear. I swear to God,
it's about to be a mid.
So we have Olivia who said,
"Let me not diss the audience. I'm just sucking y'all."
Our viewers got shit taste.
I know I'm sucking the viewers. Like, I was about to be mid.
We're kidding, guys. Come on now.
Come on. Olivia said, "Across the Spider-Verse, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Guardians Volume 3, and Elemental." We talked about, or we're going to be talking about all of those movies, except for Elemental coming up, but definitely not mad at any of those. Mumbrilla said Hunger Games top 5 movie of 2023. I'm assuming he's naming. I really hope he is.
Yes.
I hope. All I could do is hope.
I hope.
I didn't see that movie. We haven't even spoken.
I
said we didn't even speak about this movie in the entire duration.
We didn't even list it. Yeah, we put it in the tier list. Forgot about it.
I mean, come on.
But never gonna watch. I'll add that now. I'm never gonna watch.
No. CMO Ho said Cocaine Barbenheimer.
All right.
I don't know.
I get it. Cocaine Bear. He exchanged Bear with Barbie.
And then
So Barbie, Cocaine Bear, and Oppenheimer.
Max said Oppenheimer easy, and the Queel also said Oppenheimer. So I think it's safe to say that Oppenheimer's a great movie. But now back to the other us. But the kid, if you want to get started with your. So we're gonna go. Are we doing 5?
Why don't we do top 3? Then, we want to do 5.
We're gonna start at the bottom each. Yeah, let's each start at the bottom. I feel like
start at the bottom. But are we doing 5 or do we want to do 3?
We'll do 5. We can just be quick. It's TV show. Like I'm sure these 5 are probably just maybe add, subtract 1, change the order. They're gonna be the same.
That's true.
So, we're doing TV shows. Hold on.
Yeah,
someone else is gonna have to go first. I don't have my list. I only have 4.
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, you go.
DL.
So honorable mention number 6, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna give it to Gen V. Oh my god, he put Gen V at 6. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of great shows that came out this year, and maybe in another year Gen V is higher. But when you have number 5, Barry, sorry, Gen V ain't beating out Barry.
You put
Sorry.
that at 5?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I look. I fuck with Barry. I fuck with Barry heavy.
But
when
only
it just
It's good though. No, it's good.
No, but you hear the rest of my list. Like, if I mean, guys, it's subjective. Look, a little disclaimer, not for you guys, for the people watching, because I'm sure somebody's throwing something somewhere. They're throwing, destroying, screaming, whatever. Barry at number 5, and here's why. It's a great show. I think. I mean, there's a lot of great things to say about it. At the end of the day, the previous 4 I think were more impactful to me. It stretches on comedy and drama. I think it's another reason why you can kind of like, for me personally, I'm not a huge comedy guy, so. But it was great. Look, it's fucking great. Don't let me tell you otherwise.
Understandable.
All right. I guess I can understand that.
I'll explain it as it goes further down the list. I mean, because like I told you guys earlier today, honestly, my top 5 could be changed at any order depending on which one I watched last. It is just, it's just different. The TV shows this year, I think they were all like, my top 5 are all excellent. Like it's top 5, 1 to 5, but it's like they're all A's. Like they're all excellent.
Got you.
Yeah, did you want to go? Did you have your list?
Yeah,
or you want
yeah,
to
I'm ready. Yeah, I got my list. I was just getting my thoughts together. I'm looking at it now. I wanna put Gen V at 5 also, because I'm looking at my list now, and I think I'm also gonna have to do that. It's really good. Like the story is it's entertaining, but
it's just not better than what's above it. Straight up.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. I want to tie it with. I honestly want to tie it with Loki, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But it's close on Loki. It's on the same level as Loki. I just feel like Gen V does the characters, like they just have more characters deal, and I feel like they do all those characters justice with their storylines and just who they are personality wise. They're also different, and it's just the whole like dynamic works with all these characters. So I'd give it that. But the storyline is whatever. You know, it's cool. I do like the characters more than the story, like the actual storyline itself. I feel like.
Oh yeah,
but that's why I'd give it Loki number 4, and we'll talk about the next. Because the story I just like way better.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gen V number 5. It's really good though. Really.
Mm-hmm.
So for my number 5, I have My Adventures with Superman, which is the animated Superman show that dropped on Max this year.
I completely forgot about that.
I think it was really good. I don't know if anybody else watched it.
No, I heard about it. It has Jack Quaid in it also.
Yeah, Jack Quaid is Superman. I think that like the chemistry between the main 3 casts is great. The overarching story arc is pretty good. Jack Quaid is actually pretty good as Superman, or at least for like this version.
It's his voice. It's the voice for me.
I just don't see him as a Superman. But like you said, I gotta watch it before.
Yeah, for the world, I like the stories. It unfortunately is another multiversal story type thing, but it's pretty fun. I enjoy it. So my 5th place goes to that, and then since we've already talked about it, I'll go next with my 4th place, as that is Gen V. I can't really elaborate it more than you guys already have. There's a reason I wasn't shocked you put Gen V as your honorable mention, and that I was shocked that you put Barry as number 5, because Gen V, like we said, out of everything that's above it, it's got the least what I need.
Yeah,
true.
So, Xander, you said your number 4 was Loki.
Yeah, I'd say number 4 Loki. There's something about Tom Hiddleston and Jonathan Majors too. Like there's something about all those boys. Even what's his name? Who the guy who does Morbius? I always forget his name.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Yeah, even him. Like they all Sylvie's actress too. Like they all do such a good job like together working as a unit, and just the story too.
Ouroboros.
How they're trying to Ouroboros too. Yeah, honorable mention him too. Yeah, he was really good. Yeah, he was in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like I love them, but the story was really good this season. I feel like they tied up Loki's character arc perfectly. Like just how he finally gets his crown, but at what cost though?
Yeah,
like, to save the whole multiverse. Like I love that. Yeah, it's like he finally realizes the burden, like, and he doesn't want it at the end, but he has to take that responsibility. It's such a tough story for Loki.
Yeah,
it's like this is what the MCU should be, and they're just fumbling. They're fumbling right now. It's like they're slugging through the mud. But that's all I got to say about Loki. It really
Michael Waldron did a fucking bang up job on that on both series, season 1 and season 2. He fucking
the goat
dimed that shit up. Yeah,
everything with like the time skipping Loki. Like, seeing his future self and then delivering.
It's just fleshed out. Like it's that simple. It's just fleshed out. Like things happen, and like you feel like they should be happening, or like however you want to say it. It doesn't feel so coincidental. I feel like Marvel's become so coincidental where everything's just like, oh, thank goodness I'm here at this point to do this. It's like,
Yeah.
it's with Loki, it's so refreshing. Everything that happens, the character, like you said. I mean, we could talk about Loki. I mean, we did talk about Loki quite a bit already.
Yeah.
Yes, we talked about it quite a bit already. But I mean, in terms of characters, it's probably number 2 on my list, to be honest with you. It's number 4 for me. It's same as you, Xander. But in terms of like characters, it's got to be like up there, honestly, top 3, top 2, because characters are just
work for Loki. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston, He Who Remains, Ravonna, not so much this season. Last season she was tough. Ouroboros, Owen Wilson. Go down the whole list.
Even Miss Minutes gets a little more like.
It's I mean, she's trying to fuck Kang.
Yeah, she was weak in that episode.
Just to add on that, I'll just continue. Like Loki season 2 is my number 3 for all of these reasons as well. It is
Loki was my number 3. The only reason I didn't is because the whole JM situation. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Like
understandable. We talked about that in length in our episode, but Loki was fantastic. It was a great end to that character, if that's where they choose to end the character.
100%.
The 2 seasons, watching them back to back, feel like one cohesive long story, and it's one of the few Marvel shows that have actually done the episodic formula right.
Everything felt earned. Everything felt earned. Like it's like you said, they knew exactly when to end. Season 1, season 2, we're done. Like
we don't need to keep dragging this on like the other shows.
We don't need cameos. We don't need everyone coming out saying, "Oh, season 7, someone's season episode 7, somebody's coming in." We don't need no fucking cameo. We need a good story. Like
and Hag, just to go back to what you said, Marvel really they don't know how to do the TV formula. Even watching Echo now, I don't even want to speak on it, but it just doesn't feel like television. It feels like one movie that just cut
up into fucking 6 episodes. Yeah,
it's not working for them, and they got to change it. Like WandaVision was probably the only other one that actually did it properly, but other than that, it's just Loki. They finally nailed television for Marvel. If this is how they end it,
for sure. But then I guess going into your guys' number 3, since I already said mine.
What was your number 4? Oh, you said
my number 4 was Gen V.
Gen V. Okay.
3 was Loki.
Yeah, Gen V.
I guess I'll go. So the conundrum with this one is that Loki, I said, was 3, but it got jumped by The Bear, which is number 3, because I mean The Bear's a fucking phenomenal TV show. I just think it's just different. I think like I could tell you all the great things about it, but if you've seen it or if you heard of it, it's just different. I someone Hag, you worked in a kitchen before. It's just this kind of nostalgic, kind of like you kind of get it. Like it's literally just.
This is one that I still have yet to watch.
Yeah.
And I plan on binging the whole series.
It's It's just so stressful sometimes because it's a kitchen environment. Like I don't know. I just really connected with it because I've worked in so many kitchens and that kind of stuff. But I mean, the character development also up there too, probably top 3 as well. Jeremy Allen White, I think his name is, fucking amazing. So is I don't remember her name. Whatever. Rachel, no, whatever it was. The other female lead, you guys know what I'm talking about. Whoever's seen The Bear, and then his cousin or whatever, he calls him cousin. He's also really good. Richie, I think it is, but that's my number 3. Great ass fucking show. Anyone who's seen it knows. If you haven't, I'd recommend it 100%. 2 seasons.
2. Word, Xander.
So I said Gen V was 5, Loki 4. I'm gonna give JJK season 2 my 3 spot because it's just phenomenal action. It's probably one of the best just fighting. Fighting in general that just came out this year. Yeah, it's just the animation something else. Yeah, so the later, like let's say the last like 9 episodes weren't finished, and it still was like one of the best looking like just animated fights I've seen like in a minute. I'm not gonna spoil which fight because you guys haven't watched it, but you'll know when you get to it though. But season even the 3? First, season 3, like the first 5 episodes, season 2, I mean, the first 5 episodes of season 2 were literally like a movie. Like the quality of that, the Gojo like past arc,
like Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, it's better than that, honestly. Like the animation is fucking insane for the first 5 episodes. Like they really took their time. Everything else is like on par too. They keep that on par, but just those first 5 episodes are just crazy though. I recommend getting up to that part.
Yeah, that's on my list. That's the next anime I'm watching.
It's up there on mine. I just got
even the story too. I didn't touch on the story because I don't want to spoil anything, but tough ass story. It's probably one of the best like raid like war arcs in anime.
Is it me again? No.
You're number 3?
I already did number 3, The Bear. W, baby.
Then it's back to me. with number 2, Barry season 4.
It's
This
a
is
damn
why-
shame. Look,
Yeah, this is
I
why-
agree. It should be higher on my list. I agree, but it's just the whole with Loki being shifted down. It made more sense when the Bear and Barry were together at 3 and 4, or whatever they were at, because then I could compare the two because they're basically like the same level to me. But Loki threw a monkey wrench in my shit.
Understandable, but I still can't believe that you have it that fucking low, because this was a phenomenal
It's
end
great.
to a phenomenal show, phenomenal acting and chemistry, and I don't know if I just have it this high because I binged the whole series to completion. Like I watched season 1 when I heard season 4 was coming out. I watched all of it and then watched season 4, and it was really good. It was really really good. The way that they end Barry's character, Bill Hader writing, directing, and fucking starring in it. It great series, great show. I get what you're saying with the comedy drama aspect of it.
Yeah.
That's to me, that's what makes the show really good, is because it plays into both of those and meshes them together so well, where it actually works. The only thing that pisses me off is, what's her name, Sally?
Sally.
Fucking can't stand her.
Gene Cusimano, the goat.
That's
I
fucking me
fucking
right now. That is
love
fucking me at all times.
Mr. Cusimano.
Mr.
By the end of that series, he is a shell of a man. It's so vile because he
Gene?
starts.
No spoilers.
Oh shit, my bad.
Because
I mean,
because I would have last season. No, I would have last season episode like 4 star. I'm still tossing.
Oh,
I
okay,
haven't finished it.
okay. Sorry.
simmer
I
down.
haven't finished it, but I know what I would know what you could be like. Just the shit he's been dealing with now.
I mean, like
it's
it's not a spoiler. It's the first that
fucking-
season.
what
When he
is
first
his
meets
name?
him, he's
What
like
is-
infatuated with
what is the
fucking
bald man's
Cusimano.
What is the bald man's name?
Hank.
Hank,
No
yes.
Hank. How'd you
Oh
forget
yeah, no
about
Hank. Yeah,
He's one of the most
No
iconic
Hank.
characters in that show. Yeah, no Hank.
what a name. That's got to be like the nickname of the year.
No Hank. Yeah, it's great cast, great show.
Yeah.
If you have not watched Barry, I highly recommend.
No, yeah,
it.
100%.
That is
And it's
that is
crazy
my
how
number 3.
Bill Hader like he wrote that show and he's also just acting in it too.
Yeah, no.
It's
Yeah, he
crazy.
did everything. He's done it. He's directing it too. Like he's
directing it. Damn,
the
it's
kid.
crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't watched Barry, go do so. That is my number 2 for shows of the year.
Barry, I'd say is like the most accessible out of all the shows I'm about to say,
Absolutely.
honestly. Meaning like
Easy to
anybody
get
can pick
into.
this shit up. Yes. Like I know we were talking about anime, which obviously has a little bit of a curve to it. Even like the Loki, Marvel, you have to be caught up with it. The Bear, if you don't really like the whole kitchen screaming, all that kind of like it's super
Gen
accessible.
V too. You got to be caught up to the
Mhm.
boys 3 seasons
Yep.
of that. So
Yeah.
It's super accessible and it's like you said, it's fucking hilarious. Like it's great.
Mhm.
But
I think that's another reason why just to circle back real quick,
Yep.
what you just said, Xander, Gen V having to have 3 seasons of the boys connection. Like you kind of do need all 3 seasons
Mhm.
to understand what's going on in
Yeah,
that,
you really
which
do,
does hinder
like-
it to being so low.
Yeah, because you have
Mhm.
what's her name, the VP or whatever.
Victoria Newman. I was
Yeah,
gonna say like you need
which
to
is
know
like-
all about her.
Mm-hmm.
That's like 2
As-
seasons.
Literally, she's in it for the entirety of season 2 and season 3.
Yeah, it's a lot too. And then
And they talk about her, and they talk about
her.
her being like the presidential candidate or whatever in the show. I think it is. Or
Yeah.
that's literally after season 3 is when this shit
And
takes place.
And then they're setting up the virus, which is important for the next season. So yeah, it's just a lot that you have to watch before to like get into that.
But anyways, DL, you're number 2.
So this one's difficult. This one's really hard.
Yeah.
The Last of Us.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have that at my number 2 also. Damn.
So,
I was gonna say,
When we get to number 1, I'll circle back. You guys,
you'll
you
know
guys
why
can
my
do-
number 1's at number 1.
Okay. All right, so you both
We
have
gotta
the
circle
number-
back.
My number 1 is The Last of Us.
Okay.
Process of
All right.
elimination.
Okay.
Unless I'm forgetting a show that you guys are about to mention that might fucking throw a whole curveball in my shit.
No, I know me and DL have different shows for sure for number
Mhm.
1.
But The Last of Us,
It's fucking awesome.
We made an episode about it. It is
Amazing
fantastic.
show.
Look,
It is a great show.
Best video game
literally-
adaptation
I
of all
just,
time.
I
Probably.
am, I'm about to finish.
Correct.
Just about to finish The Last of Us Part 1 remaster for the PlayStation 5, and like, it is such a good fucking story, and the way that they
Yeah.
translated it into a show is amazing, and I have nothing but great things to say about it. And yes,
yep. It's fucking
why-
awesome.
Why is it your guys' number? All right, so you said you wanted to say your number 1s before we
Yep.
circle back to The Last of Us. So, what are your number 1s?
You want to go first, DL? You can go.
Sure. So here's the weird part. When this show came out, I think it was March, Succession. When it came out, I fucking hated the finale. I thought it was a waste of fucking time. But then I had some time to sit on it. And to me personally, any show that could age like that has some sort of like intangible value. It's like after the first couple months, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this shit was kind of tough. So I watched the last season again. And I was like, nah, this shit's it. Like,
yeah,
because I didn't like
left
the
an
ending.
impact on you then.
Yeah, exactly. No,
That means that's why it's tough.
Exactly. I didn't like the ending.
I haven't seen it.
I didn't like the ending at first of the whole series because I'm not gonna say who. I'm gonna say everybody got fucked. Literally everybody got fucked. No happy endings. Everybody's getting screwed over. And at first I was like, damn, like that's not what you want your main characters to have happen to them. But then rewatching it again, I'm like, they do their hardest to make you dislike these characters, and I didn't like some of them. So it's like when you and it's just I don't know. It's age. It's come a long way. And the only reason why The Last of Us is not one is because it's an adaptation. That's why. If you're asking why.
Okay.
It's word for word. It's bar for bar from the game. And that's not a bad thing.
I understand
saying,
that shit is epic
it's
and Pedro
safe,
is
though.
Batman.
It's safe. No, but look. And let me just tell you something. The fact that one is Succession and Barry is 5, literally the difference between these are like fucking that. That's what you guys need to understand.
That's true. All of these shows are very close together.
Yeah, like it's so fucking close. Like literally any of them could change on that. But Succession, just for me, it's like Xander said, like it just resonated with me. And it's like the whole business world. Like I love the chop ups. Yeah, the suit talk is unbelievable on that show. And it's kind of like a TV version of like a Wolf of Wall Street kind of thing. And it's just the characters just stepped up in that last season. And I really didn't appreciate it when it first came out. Because I watched it again, and I was like, when you hear a series finale, you kind of just expect everyone to be doing the right. Like you kind of just like have these expectations. Like, all right, they're finishing it, so now you have all these things you want closed off. But inevitably, they're not going to do everything. That's just how TV works. So I got pissed at some shit that they didn't close up. But then I watched again. I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter. This is a good ass ending to this series. For the previous 2 seasons, kind of mid, sure, but season 4 tough.
Got you.
All right, Xander, you're number 1.
I know you guys haven't watched it, and I said it before we started, but Beef. I got Beef at number 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You guys got to watch that. It's probably
really good.
Netflix's,
one season, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's only one. It's a one-off. Yeah, one season done. Fuck. Like 10 episodes, an hour long. Yeah, it's one of Netflix's best just original shows that they've done. And plus, you got A24 back in it, so that's also that always helps with the quality.
And it's what's an Anglan.
Yeah, you got Steven Yeun, and then you got Ali Wong too. Like she's really good. Like the acting in that show is phenomenal. Like I know they're gonna win a lot of awards. It's everything. It's like a drama, comedy, like it really does have like everything. Like it's really good. Like it touches on a lot of things like trauma, like revenge. Like the whole thing starts off from a revenge. Like so, Steven Yeun's character. They're not really the spoiler, but he hits like Ali Wong's Ali Wong hits like his car in like a parking lot, so he like speeds off trying to get her, and then like she like almost makes him crash the car, so then he goes to her house trying to like fuck her and like fuck her up and shit. Like it really does like start from just literally a car crash. That's why it's called Beef, but it's funny. Like it's really good though. You got everything in that shit.
Like it's on my list right now, so I'm gonna bump it up for TV shows because if it's your number 1, it's got to be fucking.
It's got to be
nice.
good.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, like I said, even just the story, how it wraps up. Yeah, like it's rewarding. Like I feel like it's a satisfying ending too.
Yeah, I also put it like this: I'd recommend The Last of Us to more people than I would Succession, but I like Succession more. If that eases anybody else at home.
That makes sense. I get that. But I guess
just Pedro. I mean, come on now, Pedro is that
Pedro's
fucking
that guy.
man.
Pedro is that guy.
I hadn't touched on it, but The Last of Us, it's number 2 because, like Deal said, it's an adaptation. It's a little safe, but they do play it well, though. They do their own spin.
It's a perfect adaptation, but it's just that, an adaptation.
And I like how they took, like, that Bill storyline and they do their own thing with it. Like, that was probably one of the best episodes of just television for me, honestly. That was a really good episode.
I just can't get that picture out of my head of fucking Joel on the ground when fucking Marlene's fucking telling her they're about to kill Ellie. He's like, nah. He's
I ain't gonna stop.
That's something I gotta rewatch that again soon. 100%.
Yeah, that's a good ass show. But I guess now that we're done talking about TV shows, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, and that is our top 10 movies of 2023. A lot of stinkers, a lot of good ones,
a lot of mid, whole lot of mid,
whole lot of
mid. I was thinking, heck, maybe we all send you our list and we post it on the story. Like, who do you like the most? List. Like, who do you agree with the most, or like, what would you change?
Maybe? I'm down with that. So I'm sure that these first 5 are gonna be. Should we just list like? Should we go each person lists their bottom 5, and
We
then
got 5 stinkers.
well, just list your not bottom 5 of the year. Like out of your
5 to
top
6,
10.
6 to 10,
Yeah,
6 to 10.
you list your 6 to 10, and then if there's an anomaly that we want to talk about, then we'll discuss and go into detail from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We can see how it plays. I mean, maybe we just do 10, 9, 10, 9, 8. We do
Okay.
like 3 at a time.
All right, yeah. So, Xander, what is your 10, 9, and 8 of 2023?
I'm gonna say, all right. So my 10 is Saw X. Then I'd
Okay.
say my 8 would be. I'd say my
What'd you
9
say?
would
9.
be Talk
That
to
was
Me.
it.
My 9 would be Talk to Me. Say 9 Talk to Me. Horror movies are, they're all right. It's a lot of it is just.
I have all my
replayed.
horror movies grouped right with each other. They're all like in a line, all the horror movies.
Yeah. And then what I put after that, I'd say Killer. It's a Killer number. What would that be? 8? Yeah. I think Killer number 8. It's really good though. I still have it in the top 10.
It's fucking
really good,
excellent. It is.
I got some
fucking
other
excellent.
shit in the top 5 that I need to talk about. But
Yeah,
Killer
there's
at 8.
a decent amount in this top.
Top 5, I like normally it's like all right. There's like a certain like number where it's like all right. These are the movies that like I like the most, and normally it turns out to be 5. But for me, it goes all the way up to like 7. Like,
Actually,
are,
I'm
like,
gonna have to move Killer from 8. I'm gonna have to move that. That's gonna go like probably 6. I'll put like the Creator at 8. I'll put the Creator at 8.
Oh, I still
Shit was kind of mid though. I put that at 10. Honestly, I'd have to.
Let me
let
me read you my 11, 12, 13, 14,
I'd have to move
15.
that around,
This is just random. This is just movies that didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
I'll just say it real quick. Leave the World Behind. I thought that was pretty good, cool concept, weird storyline. I mean, like common world-ending movie, common era. Creed 3, Saw X, Extraction 2, just because that shit's fucking.
Forgot
mindless.
about Creed 3. Yeah.
And then Mission Impossible. Those are like the ones that didn't make the list for the reason being they ain't that. Like they're great. They're cool, but they're not top 10.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to get the Creed out of top 10, and I have to think about that.
I mean, we're gonna be going through these. So if you hear something that maybe you forgot about, you can just fucking add that shit.
Yeah. So, DL, you're 10, 9, 8.
All my horror movies: Infinity Pool at 10, Evil Dead Rise at 9, and Talk to Me at 8.
Infinity Pool's gonna have to take that top 10.
Infinity Pool is just for every reason.
It's
if you've
so
seen this
weird.
movie, if you've seen it, what the fuck is wrong with this movie?
I forgot about that.
Talk to us about it. Yes. It's just Mia Goth. That scene of her just fucking jerking him from behind is ridiculous. Absolutely. The face he's making is even worse. The whole concept is for surprisingly original concept though, and that's why it's still in my top 10. Like the whole cloning thing, I'm a huge fan of the idea of like fucking how do you say it? It's like cloning. It's like, is it really a clone? Like, is it just you? It's like if the only thing you can experience is yourself, it's like, are you a clone then? Because like you're just you. It's just that
I like that mind bending. I like that mind bending concept to like you're like saying like literally you don't know if you're coming out as a clone or not.
Yeah, it's like was that you that was killed at the demonstration? It's like no, you're not because you're you. Like you saw you get killed, so it's not like it's a mind fuck. It's a mind fuck.
But
we love a good mind fuck.
Yes.
But it's like beforehand they put you to bed, like they put you to sleep, so you don't know when you're waking up.
And Mia Goth. That'd be the
thirsty moment of the year. Moment of the year. Mia Goth.
So
keep doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, mine 10, 9, and 8 are surprisingly to no one, Evil Dead Rise, followed by Talk to Me, followed by D&D Honor Amongst Thieves.
The only reason I watched
that's a weird one.
We'll get into it when we get to the tier list, but I saw Chris Pine. Chris Pine. I can't watch anything.
It was actually pretty fun. Like as someone who's played D&D a few times, and as someone who knows some of the lore and like some of the characters and like how shit works, it was really fun. It was the CGI was pretty good. It's an enjoyable movie. It's definitely a comedy and a kids and family movie. Yeah. But like me and Will watched it one day and we were like, that's pretty fun.
Was it like what's the word? Respectable to the game, or is it just like them just Hollywooding the fuck out of it? Because that's what I thought.
No, it was like when you play D&D and like you have like the campaign in your head and like how it's playing out. It's like a visualization of that.
No, Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's literally it's as
I mean, this
the
was
campaign is happening. They
this
build the
was
Guardian, all that other stuff.
the year of the video game adaptation.
That
Literally,
is true.
we'll talk about it later. But literally, I mean, I'll just ask you guys some questions on what you thought like were some of the box office highest ones. We'll talk about that later, though. But I was
Yeah.
surprised by one of them. Very
Oh,
surprised.
I already know which one you're talking about because
I know.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it made like fucking $1.3
know.
billion dollars.
Well, yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. But so, Xander, you're 7, 6, and 5, or no, just your 7 and 6, and then we'll go.
I gotta readjust. I gotta readjust my 10 9 8 real quick.
Oh, okay.
So
do your 10 through 6.
Saw X, yeah, Saw X 10. Then
Okay.
we got, I'd say Talk to Me at 9. Then I'm gonna have to put Infinity Pool at 8, probably. Yeah, I put Infinity Pool at 8. Then I'd put The Killer at 7. I put The Killer at 7. And then number 6, I'm torn between which one I want to put at number 5 because I have Godzilla -1 or John Wick at 5. So one of those is gonna have to go to 6. And I don't want to have to do it, but damn,
It's John Wick.
It's tough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put John Wick at 6, but I still want to talk about that movie because just the action and just how they end the storyline. They don't want to keep dragging on the John Wick storyline. How they end it, it's really good for his character and just the world building they do during that whole saga. It's actually really good. I like the whole Continental and shit, and Excommunicado and that whole lore and the golden coins. It's actually really good, I feel like. But just those fight scenes, like the top scene, the top shot, like that's nasty with the dragon's breath. You haven't seen any of that?
I haven't seen a single one yet.
Oh man, just hold on. I'll send you a link to one of the scenes. It's a top-down fight.
I've seen plenty of the clips because you guys play them all the time. But maybe this weekend we'll tap into some of them.
You gotta watch all of them.
I mean, it's fucking John. We're not pretending like this is no fucking. You need to watch one to understand 4. It's fucking Die Hard with Keanu Reeves.
Fair.
It's literally a shoot 'em up.
You don't need the lore for the other ones, but it helps.
I mean, it helps. Yeah, no, yes.
No, they're all good. Yeah.
All right, maybe I'll watch one tonight then when we get off of this.
Yeah, 1 or 2 are probably my favorite. Probably those are fucking real. Especially, I think the second one. I think the second one's really tough. If I remember.
DL, what are your 7 and 6?
7 Godzilla -1, 6 Iron Claw.
Ooh, damn.
So Godzilla
Those
-1.
are both in my top 5, cocksucker.
Ooh,
Iron Claw.
So Godzilla -1. I think it was a little slow. I'm gonna be honest. I think there was a time where we were just waiting for Godzilla for half the fucking movie. But when he was there, look, when he's on screen, it's tough. But there was still too much about people, man. I don't care about people. I'm watching it for Godzilla. Stop fucking leaning in. Stop.
Nah, because I got something to say. When they do the people storyline, right, it makes Godzilla even more fucking menacing when he comes and fucks shit up because you actually care about the story that they're building. It's like they don't get this right in the American adaptation because they don't. Why do we care about the people? But when we care about the people in the story and where this guy's coming from, this is what makes Godzilla even bigger threat. That's why I have him. That's why I have this movie so high because you feel when Godzilla comes in.
Feel
he
it.
does that nuke in the city. I'm like, damn. Oh my god, the main character's like fuck, like shit like that.
That's tough.
It's really good the tension they build with him too. Like,
I'll get more into the movie later on because it's
still number 7
in my top 5 as well. But
I fucking look if it's ranked on efficiency, like the fact that it had like a $20 million movie or a budget or whatever. Fuck
million.
Yeah, exactly. Look, that's revolutionary, and Marvel, DC, and all these big companies to take notes 100%. But still,
yeah, I get it.
It's Godzilla, guys.
Not everyone's cup of tea. No, I get it.
Yeah,
it's still in your top 10, though. Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. It was a great fucking movie. I watched it recently, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, especially like here's the thing that I think doesn't do it justice either. If we're comparing Godzilla movies, then this is fucking number 1 or close to it. But like we're comparing other movies.
Yeah.
True. So my 7 and 6 are gonna go to TMNT: Rise of the Mutants. I think that was a fun movie.
It was. I think it was a fun movie too. But no Shredder. Like, damn. No Shredder. I'm out.
I mean, I don't need Shredder.
Superfly though. Nah, we got Superfly. He's Superfly.
I don't know. It was a fun another one where I just think it was a fun movie. I'm a big fan of the Turtles, so it's like it was fun. I think they did the Turtles, especially the young version of the Turtles, justice. And
Mikey get me so fucking tight. I fucking hate Mikey.
You're a Raph fan?
I like Leo.
Okay.
I mean,
He's
Raph
too
when
much
he
of a stick sometimes.
when Raph's
Yeah.
on his bad boy arc, he's probably my
But when
favorite.
he's
But
got
I
the
like
fucking metal suit
I,
on.
I I like Leo just because of his weapons. If we're gonna be honest, I love
Donatello
those
is one of
swords.
my favorites.
I
He's
love
smart.
Donatello.
Without them,
Yeah.
they don't have any tech or any
Yeah.
upgrades and shit. Like he's just smart.
Love
He
that's-
comes up with plans.
This is why they're so entertaining because they're all cool. It's like we could talk about
That is true.
Michelangelo, like he has his
He is cool. He's the
moments.
funny guy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They all have their
And
moments.
he
Like
has his moments.
And the last Ronin.
when Leo's on his sad
Mhm.
boy arc, that's pretty entertaining. When like him in April or whatever it was, like I think that's pretty entertaining
Yeah.
too. Like there's a lot of substance considering they're fucking turtles. I think that's what's so
yeah.
interesting about them.
But then my number 6 is gonna go to, and call me a Nintendo shill all you want, but it's going to the Super Mario movie.
Come on. Oh my god, come on.
I know we did watch that, didn't we?
No, we did, yeah. We watched that. It was bootleg
Again,
too.
it was
Remember
fun.
that? It was bootleg. Watch that shit pirated.
Well, we were fucked up too.
It was fun. Again, like
we were
like
sipping, too.
it hits the
Boxing.
nostalgia and like of my childhood. It was fun. It was entertaining. It's anything I could have asked for in a movie. It's
I hear you.
Rewatchable.
I mean, like if I grew up, like I like, I've said this before on this channel before. I didn't really grow up with that much Nintendo, so it's like I understand that. It's like if they made, I mean, bad example, but like I grew up playing a lot of COD. Like if they make a GTA movie or something, they wouldn't. I don't want them to, but like you know what I'm saying. Where it's like if you had the nostalgia, like you grew up playing it, I completely understand wanting to see it.
Yeah, it just it did everything it needed to. I mean,
Yeah.
Chris Pratt was fine. Like I know that was like everyone's issue, but he was fine. Jack Black fucking killed that role as Bowser.
As Bowser.
I just
Seth
feel like there's
Rogen-
too much fan service. Like I know that's why you like it because it's just
but
like
that's the point.
a love letter to the
Mhm.
fans. But I just feel like as a movie itself, it's I can't even say it's kind of mid for me.
It's a it's a basic movie, but it's again it's fun. It's fun. It's
Yeah.
rewatchable, and like that's all I really ask for in a movie. I mean, yes, I want some
Yeah.
thought provoking things, and I'll get into them as we get into.
Yeah, but not every movie needs
But
to
not
be
every-
some
yeah,
fucking
not every
philosophical
movie has to
fucking
be that.
debate. No, I hear you.
Exactly. So, I guess getting into it now, Xander, you already mentioned your number 5.
Yeah, I don't have to talk about that anymore. Godzilla -1, just
Mhm.
the story for the characters and just how to use Godzilla is really good. And the budget work, it's crazy.
I mean, I think will be more egregious than him just fucking turning around and shooting a nuke at the fucking city. Literally, just
Yeah,
completely
for no reason.
unwarranted. Yeah,
Exactly.
He had to.
And he looks up at it like he's admiring
Yeah.
his work. I love that. He stares at that shit for a good like 10 seconds. Like, damn, he a menace.
He is on demon time that entire fucking movie.
He's a hater. He's an actual
Mhm.
hater in that movie.
DL, your number 5.
John Wick 4, and I didn't really talk about Iron Claw. I'm assuming Xander has it higher on his list, so I'll just wait.
Mhm.
We'll wait on that just because we could talk about it at the same time. There's no reason for us both to dive into it when he has yet to say it. John Wick 4. I think we already kind of spoke on it a little bit. There's not much else to say about it. The only thing I didn't like is that movie was way too fucking long. Way too fucking long.
They could have. I
How
feel
long
like
is
20
it?
minutes shaving off. It's like almost 3 hours, like 2
It's
hours.
like
and 50 minutes.
it's like a 3-hour fucking movie basically. Because
Yeah,
I
basically.
remember when I saw it, I was like, bro, why is a John Wick movie 3 fucking hours?
That's
it could have been
absurd.
shaved off to like
especially
2 hours and 30 minutes.
especially when you have scenes like him going all the way to the top of the hill just to fall back down it. Bro, that took the soul out of me. I'm not gonna lie, that took all of my power away from me.
That was like a video game.
We just spent 20 minutes watching this man climb up like this tower, whatever you want to imagine, and then he just falls back down to the bottom, and I'm just sitting there like. He falls farther. Like, he falls farther than the bottom, bro. He keeps falling. I'm like,
He just keeps falling. Oh my god.
it's hilarious. Like, it's hilarious, but not when the movie's 3 hours. Like, if it was a 2-hour movie and you just want to throw that in at the end.
Does that
just to say,
happen like in the halfway point or?
that happens at the end. That's at the end of the fucking
So it's
movie.
like
Like,
the final
ah.
fight. He's almost at the top of the stairs. Like this is big ass like building, like a palace basically he's going
Yeah.
to. And then he's like he falls like almost all the way down, and he has to like
Yeah.
get back up and like keep slugging it again through all these men and shit. It's
Ending
tough,
ending
though.
was a little anticlimactic too. Not gonna lie, that whole duel thing wasn't the hugest fan of. But I think it was cool.
I
It was
fucked
still
with the
it's
duel.
still number 5. Like I said it was. I just said it was a little bit like cliche, like kind of
that's cool.
slow. But
Yeah.
I think it was. I think. I mean, in terms of action, holy fuck.
Well,
yeah, it's
sound like-
crazy. Yeah.
The best scene from that movie is that fucking the blind guy, the guy who actually does fucking martial arts in real life, whatever his name
Kane?
is. Yeah,
Kane,
Kane. Yeah,
yeah.
but he's like, don't fight, live. Like he was like he knew that they were about to pull up on him. He's like, no.
Oh
He's like,
yeah,
come
he
on.
killed that one guy in Japan. Yeah,
Mm. Oh yeah,
That was a tough scene.
the Japanese guy for hire, the guy who's always every Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's number 5. John Wick.
My number 5 is Air, which was I think it was it Apple TV that it released on,
Yeah.
or did that? It's the Matt Damon Ben Affleck flick about the Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That was it was good. I mean, the story behind the Jordans, the story behind Michael Jordan. It's entertaining if you know. Like, I mean, I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but living with Chet, I learned a lot and
Yeah.
got into a little more basketball. So it was a cool movie to watch. I think Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I mean, those are two A-star actors as it is.
Plus the story behind sneakers. I'm just a sneaker, so I just find the whole story behind how they developed the shoes interesting too.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I do respect it.
It is dramatized a little bit, but
of course,
I mean, everything in Hollywood is exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why I never saw it. I guess it just probably was on that list of things where I saw it and I was like, yeah, I'd watch it if it ever came up, but I'd probably never go out of my way to be like, yeah. I also know the story already.
I'm pretty sure it was on Apple TV if I remember correctly.
Amazon. I just looked it up. It's Amazon.
Oh, it was on Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. Oh, right.
Yeah.
All
right. Amazon, but still, I only ever go on Amazon if I'm looking for The Boys or Invincible. So,
bro, you sleep.
I don't blame you.
Amazon got some hitters, bro. I looked at it the other day when I was. Yeah, Amazon Prime got hitters, bro. It's just got the movies that no one else has, at least in my opinion, for what I've seen. It could have changed recently, but at least the last time, like within the last month, I looked at it and I was like, I've seen them all now, so now it doesn't really do anything for me.
I need to
just look around.
Yeah, I need
obviously look at the ones that are free. Don't get scammed by the big. Oh yeah, with Stars package. No.
Yeah,
only get the shits that are free. Don't let them try to get you.
I will recommend a movie I haven't seen, but everyone was talking about. Saltburn. That's an Amazon Prime exclusive.
I've heard
that has Barry Keoghan and Jacob handsome.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, he handsome.
Yeah, bitches are sucking fucking
both of them.
Both of them, yes.
Yeah, that's why it's being talked about a lot because a lot of women were talking about it. I looked through the comments on Instagram posts about the movie, and I'm like, not a lot of men in this comment talking about the movie. So I'm just figuring like that was the target audience, but I could be wrong. It could just because they're just handsome, good-looking men.
Well, it's because Barry Keoghan has his meat swanging in that shit too. Apparently, like
that's probably why.
Look. I need to have a little private conversation with women real quick. Women, Jacob Lordy's fine, but come on. Barry, how do you say his name? Keoghan or whatever. Come on! What are you showing me?
I get it. No, I get that.
No, like I understand about like. I just like the problem is like you're comparing the two. Like when you have them both in a movie, it's like they're always going to be cross-examined, and it's just not a proper. Jacob Lordy's 6'5" and stupid handsome. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't see it.
No, I gotta watch it too. That was on my list. Like there was movies that I wanted to watch today, and it's just Killers of the Flower Moon just took so much of my time, and it made my top 5 though. So it was.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it was worth it. Yeah.
Well, just to get mine out of the way because we've already spoken so much of our piece on it. My number 4 is Godzilla -1.
Okay.
I have nothing else to add. Continue.
Good movie. Good war movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we got next? Who's up?
I believe you are, Xander, number 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can go.
All right, so I have Iron Claw number 4. Iron Claw. It's just tough. I feel like it's crazy how that story wasn't told yet. It was just, I couldn't believe it was actually a real life events. Like all of that happened, and then some. They had to take out one of the brothers' death because they just thought that it'd be too much for the movie. Like that is just a crazy concept to think about. Like
so, I have not seen this, but I've seen I saw lots of trailers and stuff about it. When did this come out exactly?
December this year.
Okay, yeah.
Right. We watched it like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah. I've been super busy, so that's why I knew it sounded familiar. Haven't seen it, but definitely plan on it if I don't get to see it in theaters.
Yeah, all the actors are good, and that Jeremy White, Zac Efron, the other guy, like the guy who plays David, like it's just good acting. The way they work with the story and the relationships, like.
Yeah,
I couldn't have asked for like a better like wrestling movie, honestly. And I haven't even been into wrestling since I was like 8. But it made me actually care about these real life people, real life events that happen. It's a really good movie.
Agreed.
It's emotional too. Like by the end of it,
Yes.
like Dio knows that scene with Zac Efron just sitting watching his children play. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a crazy scene.
Yeah,
I'm very
exactly.
it's been on my list to watch, and I just haven't had time to go to a theater. So if I don't get time, I definitely plan on watching it soon.
Yeah, that shit was
Zac
good.
Efron, he cleans up. He
Yeah.
cleans up in that movie for sure. I didn't think he had the chops for such a like emotional role, but he does. He got
does.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That ending of that movie is tough.
Mm-hmm.
DL, what is your number 4?
Real quick, I'll speak on Iron Claw too, just because I had it at number 6. The only reason it isn't higher, it's just because it's wrestling is the backdrop, and wrestling, I just detest it. It's so stupid. Like, we're not going to get involved, in my opinion, on wrestling, but I thought it was great. Everything you said, Xander, to be honest with you, it's in terms of sports movies, it's the least formulaic sports movie ever. One, because it doesn't have that, the hero regroups, the hero does everything he should be doing. No.
It's just despair.
No.
It's
yeah,
just,
exactly.
it's
realistic.
Like,
that's what it's realistic.
It happen. Like, it's crazy. Like I was saying, like these are like the real life people. Like, there's only one of those brothers left. Like, I don't want to no spoilers, Hag, but it's a real event that like one of them's only left. But
yeah,
it's just a tough movie, emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, I think the reason why it wasn't made sooner is, I mean, I would guess out of one of two things. One, I think it's just like, there's always like that. I mean, there's a reason why like a 9/11 movie wouldn't come out September 12th, like that kind of thing, where it's like there's a certain period, and I think it was the fact that like legitimately they probably are cursed, like straight up they may be cursed with their family, considering like the shit that just happens to them is ridiculous. So it's like maybe someone didn't want to undertake that job of like getting the other brother involved, and it's just like it's shitty.
It is a shitty story to tell, like you would have to you have to dig deep, like as an actor, like you have to dig deep to be in that like headspace, to be in that role.
Maybe not too much more chatter. I'm definitely this is one of the movies I really I'm interested in seeing. So
my bad.
I don't want to get to too spoilery territory.
I'll just end it with, it's just refreshing for a sports story that doesn't end exactly how you expect it to. That is what excites
me. I know when we covered Southpaw, we like drilled into the fucking sports formula. So I'm very, very excited for a different take on sports movie.
Yeah, you'll probably be tearing up at the end.
Yeah, no, it's tough. So for number 4, it's really at a fucking standstill between. I'll just do The Killer. Number 4 is The Killer. I won't put it at 3.
All right.
The only reason it isn't 3 is because I do love this movie that's above it. The Killer's great. Another refreshing story. Michael Fassbender is just that guy. He's kind of just one of those actors that has my money. Sorry, like that's just how it is. He does a great job. I just love how he fucking stands on business. He fucking stands on business. He literally goes up to his girlfriend, wife's like, "These men will never do this again," and they sure as shit don't ever do that shit again. Like, he fucking took care of it.
He stands on business.
It's just a very satisfying movie too. Like he's just he's just OD good at his job.
It's not a hero story. Like, you're not supposed to. I feel like you're not supposed to be rooting for this guy, but he's the main character. So in a sense, you kind of are. Like, he's your mirror into this world. So you're rooting. For
he's
this
imperfect.
Guy to make it to the end. Yeah, he's imperfect character.
Another thing I like, a realistic movie. That's why it's up here, because it's like, look, the nitty and gritty of like you have like these like espionage movies, and they're always so fucking like colorful, and I don't know, like there's always just so much fluff thrown in somewhere. It's like, you don't really need all that. This movie wasn't even that long. It's like a 2-hour movie, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Or you have like a Hitman movie where it's just about, this Hitman, he's killing bad men.
He's all righteous. He's righteous.
Yeah, he's righteous, and then he has to save this innocent person or a little child or something. But it's not like
nothing righteous about that, man.
Yeah, this is how Hitman would operate in real life. Just cold, calculated, straight to the point. Like, I liked it.
It's just tough when it's just how it's like a how it's shot, how it's like he's basically like what you know is what he knows. Like, he'll be talking, he keeps repeating the same things over, like be controlled, don't do this, and it's just there's some great kills.
He's like anticipate, don't react or whatever.
There was so many great kills in that movie too. Holy smokes.
Good.
But yep, that's number 4.
Good number 4. So I guess going into the top 3, the big kahunas,
the hitters.
And honestly, all three of these,
I think are all the same. I think all those are the same.
They probably are, but all 3 of them, in my opinion, could be switched around to be 1, 2, or 3. They are all phenomenal movies. it took a lot for me to sit here and debate which ones I wanted to put where.
Mm-hmm.
But at number 3, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Correct.
Ooh.
Correct
This
answer.
did not make my top 10, and I might have to readjust the list again.
Look, I'm the biggest Marvel hater for miles, but come on now.
No,
Come
yeah,
on
I'm
now.
hating. I'm gonna remove like Saw X Talk to Me. One of those is getting removed. Probably
So come
Saw
on now.
X. Saw X is definitely getting removed, and we're gonna have to move the list around. But yeah, it's a great movie this year.
It is
It's
phenomenal.
Marvel though. It's fucking
it is
Marvel.
emotional.
Though. Come on.
I told you I'm a Marvel hater, but I'm with Hag on
I
this
don't
one.
give a fuck. This movie is amazing. The characters are great. It does so good for the entire team. Most of the characters are great. I know you're not a fan of Warlock.
Fuck, that's why I was supposed to be
Midlock.
4. Fuck, that's why I was supposed to be. And that and all the fucking fuck. I'm switching it. Guardians of the Galaxy 4, Killers number 3 because of the fake outs. I forgot about that. That really got me.
But overall, it's a very emotional movie. It's a very good movie. It's fun.
That is true.
The villain is actually a good hate. Like you hate the villain because of the reasons, but that's the point. Great acting all around. Just great end to this original Guardians team.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's so good because of the Marvel movies that came out this year. That's my opinion. In contrast, because everything else was so ass.
No, because comparing it to other movies too, it is genuinely a good movie.
No, yeah, but like in that like same wheelhouse of Marvel, it's like everything that Marvel normally does that pisses me off really wasn't that prevalent in this movie. Like the villain was actually good.
The comedy kind of pissed me off. I don't know. It just didn't. The comedy didn't land for me. I just like the story a lot. Like
that's James Gunn now. That is James Gunn.
James Gunn is very hit or miss for his comedy. Either you really like his comedy or you really don't like his comedy.
Yeah, some of it was good, but just a lot of it was just too forced.
They violated
That's on the
Adam
couch
Warlock.
scene. Adam Warlock stuff is a little forced. Like a lot of it just came off as forced. But when it did hit, it hit though. The comedy did hit when it hit.
Yeah. No, it's a great fucking movie. It's number 4 though. I'm switching him. The Killer's gonna be number 3 just because those fucking fake outs get me so tight. Like you don't make movies. I don't care who you are. You don't make movies like that. I'm sorry. Like it's just, especially when nobody dies. It's one thing that like if you do this, it's like everyone thinks Quill's gonna die. Everyone thinks Quill, and then someone else dies. But nobody dies. Like I remember you said, Xander, when it first came out, like that's the whole point is that everybody survives or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like I like that's nice. Like that's a nice sentiment.
He could have
makes
done
me
that
feel warm inside. It makes me warm inside knowing that everyone should always live.
Warm.
But I don't know, man. Like someone should have died. Like especially when they're not coming back anyways. That's my beef.
There should have been more. There should have been more stakes. I feel like the stakes were there, but the fake outs makes it like there's no consequences. It doesn't make it feel like there are any stakes. You know.
I said this when we covered the movie, and that was one of my biggest gripes with it. But it still is a phenomenal story, and a great magnum opus to this trilogy. So that's why I got to put it at number 3.
No, yeah, for sure. It's just anything dealing with Rocket in that movie is just like top tier storytelling.
Xander, what is your number 3? Or is it Guardians?
Number 3.
No, you said Guardians.
No, Killers of the Flower Moon. Guardians. I'm gonna have to move Guardians to 8. Yeah, Guardians gonna get moved to 8. Saw X is out of there, and I'd have to say Killers of the Flower Moon 3. Like it's long, but the way Scorsese deals with that time for 3 hours and 28 minutes, he deals with it well. Like it feels like different acts. Like you're getting the different points in these characters' lives and how the story is progressing.
A lot to take.
28 minutes a lot. It is. I watched it all just in one sitting. Like before we started this, like
Jesus.
2 hours ago. Yeah, it's good though. It's a tragedy. Like by the end of the movie, I was like tearing up because it's just the Osage people. They don't get any. I feel like they don't get any justice for what happens to them during this movie, and it's just like it's like the white man wins once again by the end of the movie. I feel like it's like some certain people go to prison, but it's like for how long? Literally nothing. It's just it's a tragedy of a movie, and Leo DiCaprio and the person who plays Molly, I don't know her name, like it's just top tier Oscar worthy just acting from both of them. So I'm gonna have to give it to Killers of the Flower Moon. Phenomenal story. Definitely just a tragedy of her time.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I didn't see it is the runtime and the setting. I think. Well, that's a fucking throwback. That is a throwback. Oh my god.
I love this. It goes perfectly with the pearl that I just
like.
Good
I
luck.
think it's easy for Scorsese it's easy for Scorsese and Tarantino to kind of be compared because they do very similar kind of like pieces.
Yeah.
Like there are movies where Scorsese can get. I think Wolf of Wall Street's 3 hours or something, like the shortest 3 hour movie ever.
Is that really 3 hours?
Maybe it's 2.5. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, need that.
3 hours. Yep, exactly 3 hours. So that's the movie. So you basically got what I'm saying here is that there are some settings that I'm completely okay with a very long time being immersed in the universe, but I've seen so much from that like 1400s, 1500s, 1600s.
No. This one's 18 or late 1800s to early 1900s.
Oh yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's American England,
yeah. This is it's good. I like it. Like, it's not too far in the past where you're like you don't relate to any of it.
Okay. No, I mean, like, it's something I would watch. It just comes down to, like, am I going to watch it all at once? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to
take
split. I recommend watching it all at once because, like I said, he does the time management really well for this movie. It's like, certain parts I felt like this scene could have been chopped down by like a minute or two, but
that's just Scorsese.
It just, he needed this length to tell the story, I feel like. It wouldn't do it justice if it wasn't this long.
No, that's fair.
I hear you.
Are we on to number twos? All right.
I said.
Oh, all right. I don't know.
This
I might get lynched for this one.
No, we think we got the same number one. Number two
is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
No, I got that at number 2.
No, I got that at number 1. Come on now.
My number 1 is Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Yes, look, I love me some history. I'm a fucking huge history buff, and I love history. But the feeling I get after watching
World War II,
World War II, Oppenheimer's. It's a.
I fucking love World War II, and
I know. No, I agree with you. I'm with you.
I want to talk about Spider-Verse first. Spider-Verse first.
Okay. Yep. Works for me.
Spider-Verse is a fantastic movie. The feeling that you get
yes.
throughout the entirety of it. I remember the first time I saw it, I had a smile on my face, ear to ear, the entire time. The movie
you literally go down the list, and any critique you have, I'm putting a check mark on. Like I'm saying, like it's good. It passed. Like, I'll let you keep talking. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk too much because we do have this episode planned. Like, it is coming after our break, so I don't want it to get too heavy, like too heavy into it. But the emotional impact that this movie has. And I think that the timing of when it came out also for me personally has a lot to do with it. But the stakes, the emotion, the place that you're put in at the end of the movie, is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let
the setup for what they're gonna do for the next movie. I can just tell it can really take it somewhere special for the next movie. I can just see just what they're building up towards.
Yeah,
that's why I'm really excited from this ending. Yeah, it's a cliffhanger, but we know they're coming with the banger, the finale for the last one.
Yeah, there's no way that what they
after watching that movie, it's like you can't be pissed that it's part 2. Like you saw, like you already got such a huge chunk of it anyways. Like you kind of know where it leads.
Exactly.
So like there is no like Dune part 1, part 2, where like you straight up just end it in the middle of like a whole new thing happening. But like this one's like, all right, we generally know what's like Miles isn't gonna get killed by the Prowler. But you know, you guys know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it is a phenomenal movie. The animation is absolutely unreal. Like some of the best animation I've seen, period, out of anime or Western animation.
Video games.
Video game.
It's in my top 3, and it ain't 3. It's probably like 1 or 2 for just animation wise. It's incredible.
It is phenomenal, and even if you're not a Spider-Man fan, the story behind it is also just really good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with, like, if you had the power to save the ones you love, would you? Mm-hmm. Anybody can relate to that.
And Miles, and the situation Miles in, where like it ain't his fault he was bit. Like he has nothing. Like it's not like he chose any of that stuff, and it's like they're coming at him like it was his decision. Like it is just. It's a loaded movie. Like it's not some super simple bad guy does this, stop the bad guy, save the girl. No.
It's in his personal life too. A lot of personal life that they do with Miles, like his school, what he wants to do with his life, his parents wanting him to do one thing and he wants to do another thing. I like how they're dealing with all of this in one movie. Like they're building on his character from the first movie. They do that really well.
Yeah.
I also said at the beginning of the year, it's the year of Spider-Man, straight up. We got the game, we got Spider-Verse. Like it is just a great time to be a Spider-Man fan. And this movie to me was very similar to the Batman from last year. I watched it and I knew it was going to be top 3. I did like obviously this came at the beginning of the year, so I didn't want to say that it was number 1. I'm not going to be some maniac and be like in June. No, it was a May.
June.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, right? Half the but like we still had a whole another half of the year. I'm like, look, this is number 1, but we're not going to call it number 1 yet because that would be a little ridiculous. But here it is at number 1.
So that was me when I saw, like, I thought it was that for Spider-Verse, and then I saw Oppenheimer. And so, like you, I'm a big history fan, and World War II is my favorite era to learn from. I love.
It's one of the best, honestly.
Yeah, it's just it's so.
Besides the horrors of war, like just the history itself.
Just the single most destructive conflict in human history aside.
Yeah.
Yes, but like, it's my favorite topic to learn about, and this not only was a different side that we don't generally get to see or learn about, being Oppenheimer and the building of the atomic bombs and the rest of the Manhattan Project, but we also get a phenomenal Christopher Nolan movie, and we've talked about it before. Christopher Nolan is probably my favorite director, if not one of my favorite directors. This movie,
I'd say he is my favorite director.
I would say this movie kind of pushes him over the edge to where he is my favorite director. But the fact that he does all of those effects, were real. There was no CGI used in any of it. Everything was real. The power that you feel in an IMAX studio when that atomic bomb goes off is ridiculous. And then at the end of the movie, that ending, the last words that Oppenheimer speaks to Einstein are
that face. That shot on his face is in my head forever.
I still think about it to this day. Like that movie just left such an impact on me because we're still dealing with this stuff real life today.
Yeah, it's something I always like think about, and every actor pulled their fucking weight.
RDJ, phenomenal.
RDJ,
oh my god, him as a supporting actor too. Like he's a supporting actor, and he's able to just pull like that. Like
Cillian Murphy, of course, as Oppenheimer himself.
That was never up for debate. That was never up for debate.
That's why
and the guy
and we get Florence Pugh.
Yeah, we do get something off her.
We get something.
Also another thirsty moment.
So that's another thirsty moment of the year.
The thirsty moment and the quote of the movie: "You can't keep a good dog down for long."
Yeah, Florence Pugh won fucking the year with those two. Year of Florence Pugh. But yeah,
we said it was. We said it was the year of what's her name?
Mia Goth. Mia Goth. It is the.
That's this year. Yeah, that's this year. Well, I'll say the soundtrack for Oppenheimer is incredible too.
So it is for so it is. We didn't even talk about the Spider-Verse, but it's
Spider-Verse is the same way.
Like, can you hear the music? Like Robert, like that's such an incredible soundtrack. When you just you're just thinking about that one scene in the beginning when he's just thinking about the physics, and you hear the music and shit. Like I love
the
that.
cinema experience of that movie.
Oh yeah,
is I'd say like my top cinema experiences are
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer's number 1, Endgame is number 2.
Oh, all time? Oh, okay.
And Infinity War is number 3. Like all time. Oppenheimer
made for the theater.
Yeah, those like made for the theater. Like I have not watched Oppenheimer at home yet because I'm a little scared too because I feel like I don't have the proper equipment to give myself the same feel. But I know the movie's still just going to be as good and captivating.
Wear headphones.
No, you gotta have surround sound speakers. Like I got big speaker connected to my TV.
Just wear headphones.
Like, you need that.
You don't need a surround sound if you got headphones on your head, motherfucker.
No, you want that. There's a different experience when you got this.
I mean, the Maxes, the ones you're wearing, do have Dolby sound. I'm pretty sure, so you could probably hear it pretty fucking.
With the bass on the speaker, you can hear the rumbling.
Well, of course. I mean, look, we're talking about a movie theater compared to like any sort of amateur headsets. Like, of course, no, I agree. Like, I mean, if we're ranking these movies on like leaving the theater, oh yeah, I mean, Oppenheimer. That's just the kind of movie you watch, and it's like it just sticks with you for a very long time because, like you guys said, of how relevant it is. Like Spider-Verse, it's an absolute like I don't want to downplay it, but at the end of the day, it is still a superhero movie, a comic book movie. It's like guys dressed around in tights. Like exactly. Look, I'm just like zooming out for a second, right? Like at the end of the day, it is a superhero movie about a guy's running around in tights, okay, who shoots spider webs, everything. When you go to Oppenheimer, like there's so much quality to it, so much
Space
substance.
There's so many
bro,
layers.
lore.
Yeah.
Like, it
So
just
many
teaches
layers.
you so much too.
Fucking
like,
Gary Oldman pulling up to be Truman. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
3 minutes of the movie just to
Yeah.
deal a little bit.
Don't let that crybaby back in here.
Yeah.
Goated line where he's like, you didn't drop the bomb, I did. Like that
This
shit
isn't about you.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
And
This
the
isn't
silence
movie, the quotes.
in the press conference also.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think this is something that I've praised movies for in the past on the podcast, but Oppenheimer's use of silence was done really well.
It's not about what you say, it's about what you don't.
Exactly. So I hate when people are tight about how the atomic bomb scene was quiet. I'm like, do they not realize how this works in real life? This isn't a instant boom. No,
Light
it's quiet.
travels
It has
faster
to
than
travel.
sound.
Yeah, it has to travel to us first. I don't know why people were complaining about that. But when it actually went off, our theater was fucking rumbling. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah,
it
wasn't like spooked me. It spooked me when because of how delayed it was.
Yeah.
Which
the problem is that people were expecting to be deafened by the atomic bomb in the theater. And first of all, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like,
Second,
why would you want that?
No, because you guys obviously saw the memes where it's like, well, when the bomb goes off in Oppenheimer and everything blows up in the theater and shit. It's like
they wanted that. Some people actually.
It's a hilarious idea. Look, the notion of it is hilarious, but at the end of the day, I don't fucking want that. I don't want my hearing.
I don't want my
destroyed
eardrums
forever.
to explode.
It was done perfectly. I agree with you. The silence,
It was.
perfect. Like first of all, that's just straight up how it works. So I don't know arguing that. But
also, I was another part of the silence I was talking about, and the one where I think it's used the best is the press conference scene where Oppenheimer is having like the panic attack where he doesn't hear what people are saying or what he's saying. It's just the cheering
and those
where
flashes
he
of
can
lights.
say, like that. I think is so good, so well done. Christopher Nolan is that guy.
Yes,
he is. Also, one of my favorite scenes is when after the bomb goes off and he realizes what he's done and like that cheering, like it's such a haunting scene, like just the clapping and cheering while this man's like just realizing he's caused the death of millions of people indirectly. It's crazy.
All because he was too smart for his own good.
Yeah. I mean, if we didn't make it, the Nazis.
Somebody else. Yeah, we had to make it, but we didn't have to use it to that extent, though.
Oh no, of course not.
But
I mean,
that's why he was asking them like, how many bombs we're going to use?
We'll drop one. We'll drop another show. We could do it from what we
exactly.
Doing
it. Matt Davis' character says that, and I'm like, holy shit.
That's an exact quote. I'm pretty sure too. I'm pretty sure they literally said that shit too. Like that shit is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, they had the transcripts from that.
I'm glad you brought that up because Matt Damon's character did get me tight, and he's probably one of the reasons why he isn't number one. He felt like an audience insert to me. He was like, "Oh, so how does this happen?" Yes.
He was exposition.
Yes, he was the exposition guy. And look, I'm fine with it, but you got to be smarter than that. You got to be more elaborate. Christopher Nolan, I'm not discounting him. I just think he needed, like, it was whatever. Like, I'm not that mad over it. But there was one scene in particular where I remember Matt Damon is straight up just being the audience. It's like, oh, so how does this work? What happens with this? What happens with this? I'm like, you might as well look at the fucking camera while you're talking to us at that point. Then, like,
but even with all
that's like my only gripe. To be honest,
yeah.
It is the best movie of the year. It might even top and be my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. Can't lie on that one. That's a discussion for another. That's a discussion for another day. That's a discussion for another day.
Dark Knight's still a Batman movie.
Still Christopher Nolan movies.
I know it's Christopher Nolan movie.
It's one of the best original. It's one of the best original comic book stories of all time, though. It's what you do with the IP that matters. It's like we were saying.
Listen. Like, look, we'll do an episode. We'll do an episode on this. We'll do an episode on this. We'll watch all the Christopher Nolan movies and we'll talk about just ranking them all. We could do an episode on that.
Probably number one, honestly.
We could do an episode.
Which one?
Christopher Nolan movie.
Which one's
that? Dark Knight's probably number one.
If we're not counting Dark Knight, I could probably come up with something else. But yeah, I mean, Dark Knight, like you said, it's
story, acting, cinematography, just directing.
It's good.
Stakes.
It's good.
Holy
but
shit!
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Have you seen Oppenheimer? Oppenheimer's good.
Oppenheimer is definitely his second.
It's definitely contender. It's definitely contender for me for number one.
The Dark
but
Oppenheimer or Tenet.
Tenet's really fucking good too.
Oppenheimer,
yeah. Okay.
Tenet.
I was like, Oppenheimer's better, but Tenet is really fucking good.
I'd even put Inception over that, Interstellar over Tenet.
Oh yeah, over Tenet, absolutely.
He wrote the story for Man of Steel.
Damn. He was. I thought. I knew he was an
What?
executive producer. I know.
If
for
you
sure
go, if
he's
you
an
go on his
executive producer.
IMDb, it says story, Man of Steel. Huh?
Because yeah, I
it
knew
says
he helped with that movie. A lot.
it's not like some weird thing because it says The Dark Knight. It says story, so it's like he's doing it's the same function. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I think he helped Snyder.
I mean, no wonder why that's the greatest movie in DCU history, and it's the first one because he fucking wrote it.
I love Man of Steel. People be sucking it, but I love that movie.
That's crazy. That is like fucking. You live, you like you learn something new every day. I was today years old when I realized that he fucking wrote that. I mean, like obviously we don't know how much of it he wrote, but I mean it's a story, which is pretty convincing to me. Like
story might just be the outline, like Superman lands on Earth, his dad dies, and then henchmen come, and then Zod comes, and then they fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like that might have been all he did, type of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm being fucking downplaying it, but
no.
But I guess then now that we've gone through our top 10, fantastic movies, lots of good ones. We got something else for you.
Mm-hmm.
A lovely tier list.
Oh.
This has pretty much every movie that's come out this year. We're not going to talk about every single one of them because that would take way too long. Right here.
Where's that, man? Come on, man.
But we do want to go through and just kind of put through, so that way all these movies that we didn't talk about today do get some sort of light. And just put best, good, mid, trash, completely unwatchable, stuff that we want to watch, and stuff that we don't even plan on watching. Starting with Infinity Pool.
Put that at good.
Good.
See, I'm struggling right now because it's in my top 10, so it should be great. But I mean, I guess good is the stand-in for great. Like, are we just
I feel like
the same?
Yeah, I feel like mid just looks harsh, but that just should be average.
Yeah. This
exactly.
is just, mid is
just harsh. It's too harsh.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put average.
Like average for me is a 6, mid is a 5, and that's just kind of I'm not watching that again.
Honestly, yeah.
Megan was unwatchable.
Especially the rated cut, the PG-13 cut.
I was gonna put that in trash, but
no, but it's pretty unwatchable. It's worse than trash.
I don't know. Somebody
I could go either way.
If somebody wants to watch that for like, if someone never watched this, let's put on Megan. And I'm like chilling with someone like a date or something. Like I'll put it on. I'm not gonna say no. I can't watch this. It's just trash.
Yeah, it's like you get all the.
It is trash,
like,
but
no, we're not putting that shit on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, no.
You're gonna fucking smash the fucking hand.
I'm gonna kick her out the house. And say no, we're not watching Megan. You got to go home.
Yeah, you gotta leave.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting trash. But yeah, I guess unwatchable.
I'd go either way. It's trash. I probably wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anybody watch Missing?
Is that Liam Neeson?
What?
No, I know which one that is. No, it's the girl from Euphoria and Last of Us who played.
Oh, yep.
So I think the next one
is daughter, Joel's daughter, right?
Nah. The DLC episode. Remember?
Oh,
okay. Yeah. Ellie's like girlfriend for that little bit of time. Yep. It was her. Storm something. I don't
Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels.
Next
I have is House Party, which that was average. It was just someone throwing a party at LeBron's house, and it was.
You watched
it
that actually?
Yeah.
I don't be riding Lamette.
It was. It was on HBO Max, so Chet and I fucking threw it on. Knock at the Cabin. Did anybody watch that?
No. I kind of wish I did. I mean, like I'd be interested in watching. You could do want to watch for me. I mean, like if we want to do that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What?
That man ain't trash, bro. That man ain't trash. Thank you.
For putting Megan in unwatchable, put that in.
Yeah, what the fuck?
If someone actually told me like, "Yo, you want to watch that movie?" I said, "That's not going on screen."
I'm kicking them the fuck out.
You better get that. Yeah, exactly. Right, that's a movie where,
especially with Kang, especially that now that Kang doesn't even have any importance anymore, at least for what we know, as of right now. As of right now, he's done.
Turning this off, or you're leaving.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
It was
trash. I heard it was mid.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
What else do we got? Oh, D&D. I'll put this one up here. That was pretty average, but fun. Like,
yeah,
definitely watchable.
I'm trying to say Scream mid.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You're going too far. You skipped
my bad. I thought you were on the list below it. My bad.
No,
Didn't watch.
Skipped Shazam. Xander, I know you and I watched this.
Shit was actually
it was fucking garbage.
Put that in unwatchable. Get that shit out of here, man. Put that in
Alright,
unwatchable.
unwatchable. Okay, now we're on to
Get that
Scream.
shit out of here.
Scream mid.
Oh, that's mid. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
Scream
put
was
trash.
good.
Put that in trash. Yeah.
Specifically
Trash and
the
mid,
ending.
like, the same for me.
Specifically the ending.
Yeah.
Because that shit was
anything 5 and below is trash. Man. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Too many fake outs. Oh, he gets stabbed 15 times.
He's alive. We got a breather here. I'm sitting there like
what the
Where's
fuck?
this coming from?
looking
I don't
like
know how
Kirk
that's
Angle.
about
Literally looking like Kirk Angle.
I was like this.
I think
Like
next
that.
up is Creed 3.
I put that in average.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
The average.
It's like
yeah,
number
good
12 on my
average.
list, I think.
All right.
I think Jonathan Majors was excellent in that movie.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys good. Put that in good.
You guys can come at me. You guys can
Good,
attack
good
me.
average.
Have your opinions.
You got
but
D&D in average?
Yeah.
I never watched it.
I put in average then. Yeah, put that in average
Okay.
then.
Okay.
Because good is honestly great. Like I feel like best and good great makes sense. Because like the best is like top 5. Like
Yeah.
All right, so we'll change this to. Do you want? We'll change it to great.
Yeah.
Good. Great. All right. Oops.
Jesus, what you
Oh,
cooking,
no.
Hag?
I'm cooking. Hold up. What's the next one? Oh, Air. Air was pretty great.
Shit.
Air was great.
I'm leaning in, looking at the list.
Yeah. There's
I'm leaned in too.
So I don't know why the whale's on here because that came out last year. DL and I were talking about that earlier. Next up is
John
Wick.
John Wick. Actually, hold on. A good person I do want to see at some point.
Okay.
But John Wick best.
Yeah, come on now. I mean, it's in my top 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I did want to see Tetris. I don't know about you boys.
Yeah, I did the movie I wanted to see.
But
I don't think I even heard of
it
that.
is on there. What else do we got here? Evil Dead Rise.
Good, great. Nah.
Good,
Yeah.
Great.
Put that in great.
Man,
all right.
It was pretty damn good.
I'm
like
down with
maybe you could lower it to average, like, but I think it was.
Yeah, you can put that in average. Actually, put that in average.
Yeah.
Nope, not
I
trash.
mean, yeah, especially in terms of like remakes or whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, it was
Remember,
good.
those are
Yeah,
fucking
it's just been
terrible.
done so many times, but it was good.
Yeah.
What about Renfield? Anybody watch Renfield? Want to watch Renfield? Never gonna watch Renfield. I'm never gonna watch Renfield.
That movie made. I think that movie made like $5 million or something. That movie bombed so bad.
I'm not gonna say never gonna watch, but I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm never gonna watch it. The Super Mario movie. I'm gonna put it. I mean, it's average. Like I'm not gonna shit anybody.
Movie made
About-
$26 million.
Jesus.
That's fucking big time.
What other movies are we seeing? just yell them out at this point. Honestly, if you see a movie, we'll put it somewhere.
Let me look.
Wait, Owen Wilson was Bob Ross in a movie?
Put the
That's going in.
Yeah, put the
That's going
Meg
in.
2 never gonna watch.
Oh yeah, that's true. Where's Meg 2 at? There it is.
Yeah, put the Meg 2 never gonna watch.
You know what? For some reason, it's on here twice, so I'm gonna put it in there twice.
Put Mission Impossible at an average if you see it. Thank God I just saw it.
It is in here somewhere. I know that. We will
Honestly,
find
put Barbie in average. I want to
But
put.
we didn't even talk about Barbie yet. That's fucking
Wait, where'd you
weak.
want to put Mission Impossible? Where'd you
Put it-
Mission Impossible?
Average.
Put that in average. Yeah, put Barbie.
There,
in
there are
average,
there are boobies in Mission Impossible.
There's boobies in Mission Impossible. Get.
Like I didn't like Barbie, but a lot of people did, so I'm not gonna call it trash. So, like,
Yeah.
it was just
It's
it just
personal
wasn't
opinion.
for me. So
It's subjective,
Spider-Verse
exactly. It's like
still
I didn't
so
like
that's why
it,
it's
but-
average. Yeah, it's lucky
And
it's
I-
even getting the average from me.
Oh, here's
Yeah,
a
I
movie.
agree.
Hold on. Asteroid City. Still never got to see that.
Oh, that was
I heard
a
it was mid.
PTA movie, right? Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah,
Wes Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah, with Scarlett Johansson.
Yay.
yeah.
You put the Meg on there twice.
Yeah. Yeah. I did.
There's a Power Rangers movie that came out this year. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I do
Probably
see
a
the
remake of an
TMNT
old
movie.
one.
I see the TMNT.
Because if that's the Ivan Ooze movie, put that in
Ivan Ooze, come on.
Yeah, if it's that one, yeah, I don't think it is.
Ivan
but if it
Ooze?
was. Yeah, it's a
That's a
Power Ranger
fucking
movie. It's
throwback.
probably a remake.
Ivan
Probably like a
Ooze.
remaster of the old one.
No, it says once in a while.
I see Saw X on there. I think that's
Put the
average.
Flash in unwatchable. Put the Flash
Hold
in
up,
unwatchable.
one at a time. God damn it. Saw
Alright,
X.
Saw X.
Hold up, let me try to look around the top so we're not just jumping around here because I see a few.
I scrolled up already. I'm at Saw. I'm putting Saw X somewhere. Where did you want to put it?
Average. It's not great. It's average.
Yeah.
I think it was entertaining, especially for Saw.
Yeah, it got kicked out of my top 10, so it's average.
Yeah. Extraction 2.
And then the Flash is unwatchable.
Go 4 down. It's farthest to the left.
Hold up.
2.
He said the Flash is unwatchable, which he's right. And then what is it?
Extraction 2. Yeah, it's Chris Hemsworth. It's fucking where that 2 is farthest to the left.
I got it.
Ooh.
Where'd you want
that?
See, I'm just gonna call it average, but I actually thought Chris Hemsworth did a really fucking good job in this movie in terms of acting because I just don't think we're really used to that, especially in those kind of movies. It wasn't a great movie, but there was just one scene that was so funny.
Aquaman 2 and I watch.
Have you seen that, Hag? Aquaman 2?
No, I have not.
No, I just wanted an unwatchable.
Oh, I see Godzilla -1.
Hold up. There's another one I want to put in unwatchable because I literally turned it off.
Another movie that it shows you that it's not
Where
good.
Blue Beetle?
No one saw Napoleon, huh?
I heard it was
no.
Mid-Polian.
I heard that they violated my guys, so I couldn't watch it. But I'm actually gonna watch it at some point just because I got mad love for Napoleon, mad love. But I think that's the problem. That's why I don't want to see it because I heard that they could literally fucking tar and feather the man. Literally one of the greatest conquerors of all time, getting tarred and feathered.
What's the Flash? The Flash ain't unwatchable for some reason.
Yes,
why is that in? Is it? Let me see. Is it let's just getting that big? Like what the fuck? Oh no, I'm just looking at Never Gonna Watch. That's why. Yeah, Never Gonna Watch.
I got you, Dio.
Renfield's
we're not even
with the
rank
Meg
that.
2. Meg 2 Never Gonna Watch twice.
Let's see. Oh, Paul Giamatti won a bunch of shit for this movie, so I'm putting that in want to watch. In the Holdovers.
Yeah, I want to watch that too. Put Equalizer 3 in trash.
Yeah, that shit was ass, bro. Oh my god.
Did anybody see it?
I saw it.
It was ass.
No, I'm saying.
I see it. Stop right there. Yeah, your pointer was right over it.
I see it. If you fuck, hold on, stop moving.
I'm not.
It's below Napoleon.
Scroll down,
it's right under
scroll down.
Napoleon. If you see Napoleon, it's right under it.
Scroll down. It was like fourth from the left, I think. Fuck, where'd it go? Where the fuck did it go?
It's in a row. So
Freddy's. Hold on, we got to do that next too.
Ooh,
I found Five Nights at Freddy's.
I feel like people are gonna be unhappy with my answer.
That shit's
It's
unwatchable.
fucking trash.
It's unwatchable. It's not trash. It's unwatchable. I honestly wanted to turn it off.
Yeah.
Multiple
It
times
was
over.
Yeah.
The story was like
Megan in
even
that?
for
Yeah,
children,
that too.
even for children, that was a very simple story. Like, ooh.
All right, Godzilla -1's going in great, but where the fuck is Equalizer 3?
Oh, just
Go down.
Just go. Yeah, so just scroll down.
Stop. Wait, hold on. Stop right there. Stop. Fuck. It's like lag, so every time you stop.
Yeah, exactly.
I stopped. I'm staying in place waiting.
Go
My
down.
cursor
Go
is
down.
currently on Winnie the Pooh.
Go down 4 rows.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on Killers of the
Go
Flower
down.
Moon.
Go down. Go down again. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Go down.
Did
Well,
Prey come out this year?
Down.
No, that was last year.
Down.
No, that was last
And
year.
then you see Napoleon, and then Equalizer's right under that. All right.
I see
That row,
Wonka.
Poor Things. You see Poor Things?
I see
It's in the same
Poor
row
Things.
as Poor Things. Yeah, it's in the
I
same
see
row.
it now. I see it now. I see
Yeah.
Denzel.
Bro, fuck that movie. But hold on,
Yeah, I
public
needed
service
that in
announcement.
trash. I just needed that. in
Fuck
trash.
that movie, bro. I have never seen a movie spin its wheels for 2 hours before in its fucking life, man.
Yeah.
I have, but not that bad. Like, oh my god. Oh my god.
And then put Poor Things and Want to Watch.
Because I remember
Put
we pulled
what?
up there one time. We were
Poor
like,
Things and Want to Watch.
and we pulled up to Sayville to watch that shit too. Like normally it's no harm. Normally I wipe my hands when we go to Sayville and a movie's made because it's like $6 or whatever. But
Yeah, it's
I
like
was,
nothing.
I was personally offended watching that.
You
fucking
wanted your
movie.
money back? It was that bad?
Yeah,
It was
I
just-
did.
it
Yeah,
was just-
$8. I want it back.
It was just. I don't even know how to explain it. Like it's if I can't even speak. If Equalizer 3 didn't exist, if you were to just run up to someone and be like, all right, so what do you think Equalizer would be about? And they gave you like a 15-second summary. That's what the movie was. Like it was like, oh, he's probably gonna be equalizing, right? Okay, that's it. That was it. End of questions.
It was
further
so
questions,
underwhelming. It was just
Yes.
uninteresting.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
It was
hating on it.
so
It wasn't that
lame.
bad, but yeah, it
It
was
was
so
lame.
fucking boring. So I think I was so tight because I love Denzel. I love me some Denzel.
That wasn't it.
Hag, Put Born the Heron and Good or Great.
Put what?
Boy and the Heron with all the voice actors. The animated
one.
Where is that?
That's a movie I wanted to see. Since Andrew see it, we don't have to put on want to see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's just one of the best looking animated movies ever made. I just got to say that. That's why I have it so high. The story is average, really average, but the animation is actually fucking incredible.
Did you peep this deal?
The Marvels. What is that?
Put that.
Oh, Taylor Swift did.
Yeah.
I mean, say literally the same fucking category of
It's
people.
in the
So
same team. The Marvels.
yeah, bar none. All right.
I'm just taking a quick glance through, seeing if we missed any like big name, big hitters.
And for the record, just so this doesn't go swept under the radar, Hag did see the Marvels. Opening
he
weekend.
watched all Echo.
Opening Thursday.
It was not opening Thursday. It was a Friday, I believe.
Oh, come on now. Hag, you will now have this time to clear your name. I hear there are rumors that you have watched Echo season 1.
The entirety.
You fuck.
There's nothing to clear.
Go back down to the list. Just have it just like hovering, just like on the most movies you can fit it, and I'll just see if we missed anything. Because I feel like we should post this on our story. I feel like that's fucking money right there.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Anyone see Indie? I don't see it on here, but I'm talking like just Indie.
Oh, I think I already put Indie in unwatchable or never gonna watch. Yeah. I did just see a movie before I scrolled. Hold up, I saw a movie before I scrolled.
I saw The Killer.
The Killer. Where's The Killer?
I see it.
It's in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
It's next to the movie that says Dicks.
Next to the movie that says Dicks.
To the right, 2 over.
Oh, I see it. I found it. Great. Is that what you wanted it?
Yeah. Not best, but great.
Yeah. This was supposed to be great. Yeah.
Where the fuck is Iron Claw at? I don't see that either.
Oh yeah.
Is it in alphabetical? Have we been overthinking this entire thing?
No, because like Talk to Me is down here, so I'm gonna put that in average. There's gotta be. Did we see that Thanksgiving horror movie?
Chet did. I see you put Ferrari in unwatchable.
I put Ferrari in.
No, I want to watch.
Oh, want to watch. Okay.
No.
I got scared. I'm like, damn, you got him.
No, that's want to watch. I do want to watch Ferrari. I'm never gonna watch this
can't
shit.
Be that bad. Blood and Honey, Winnie the Pooh. I'm never gonna watch.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
if you see that one,
yeah, it's in there. I put it.
Yeah, put that.
Unfortunately for Disney, but fortunately for us, I'm also never gonna watch Wish.
Yeah, I heard that was actually unwatchable though. If you did watch it,
Good Burger 2. I'm also never gonna watch that.
Yeah, it's sellout shit. Just doing sequels just because you can.
Where is Iron Claw? Oh, I found Iron Claw. Here it is.
Yeah, put that in fucking best.
Iron Claw, the creator that was
mid.
Got shifted around. It got shifted around.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I was tossing out movies to put in my top 10 earlier, but then I just thought about it. That shit's actually trash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, I was saying mid to be nice, but that shit is trash, bro. That shit is the most unoriginal science fiction. Because like, the problem with it is that science fiction, the whole nature of it is open ended, and there is nothing open. Like nothing.
Where are we putting Gran Turismo?
Never gonna watch.
Never gonna watch him.
Yeah.
Did you just say Paco?
Yeah, I was gonna make a category for Paco.
Yeah, because he fucks with that shit.
Yeah, big
anything else that we're thinking of, or
go all the way down? Go all the way down.
We're missing
this is.
I see Killers of the Flower Moon.
Dream Sequence. I see Dream Sequence also. I want to watch that.
Where's Dream Sequence?
I'm tossing. Damn, Hag tossing.
Where is it? Tell me where it is.
All right, so all the way to let's see.
I found Killers of the Flower Moon.
3, 4, 5. Go 5 rows up from the last row.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
You're tossing.
And then what?
Dream Sequence. Go up again. It's right there.
This one? All right, hold up, because I found Saltburn, and that's Want to Watch. Are we putting Saltburn and Want to Watch?
Yeah,
I ain't watching it.
Probably tonight.
If that guy's cock's in it, I'm not fucking watching it. Sorry.
From what I'm told, it is
good with me. Then all good. That one will
a tactical toss.
Bro, I told you that's why Gen V is number 6, bro. I'm not fucking around. Like I'm tired of seeing fucking dicks, man. What the fuck?
I think that's
the audience wants
pretty
nowadays.
good. I think that's a good, nice little tier list we got
skim
here.
through this again. Let me skim through this again.
Especially a dick too, bro. It's literally the most unaesthetic, ugly looking motherfucking thing. Like there's no symmetry. There's no fucking. All right, why am I talking about dicks? Fucking keep going.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, what are you?
Nah, I'm being for real, bro. That shit's fucking stupid.
Nah, I get it. I get you.
No,
Like,
I
show
get
a
it.
man ass. Like women like man asses. Like show a fucking man ass. Like don't show a fucking pair of cock and balls.
Wait, scroll through the list one more time again. The tier list all the way to the bottom and shit. I gotta see if I'm missing something.
Especially if that shit flaccid, dude. That's disgusting.
Now we're talking about flaccid cocks. Jesus.
Nah, I mean that's usually the state we fucking see him in fucking movies and shit. Unless you're watching a specific type of movie.
Damn, these movies are kind of everything. A lot of mid movies this year.
Yeah, I mean that's the conclusion I was kind of getting to by looking at this. We have the biggest categories we have are average and never gonna watch. Which, to be fair, there are a good amount of movies in our want to watch category that might fluff up some of the others, but like most of these are like pretty mid. This was a pretty mid year for movies overall. Even though I will say the highs were very high.
Yeah, I mean that grade category is pretty. Like I'd put The Killer in best.
See if you find this movie Past Lives, because I want to watch this movie Past Lives. See if you see that.
What's that about?
It's a Korean love story.
Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of
really
that.
good, actually.
Yeah, there was another movie
Past
I think
Lives.
too.
I'll add.
Like
if you see that,
something of a fall or whatever. I heard that movie was supposed to be good too. The Anatomy of a Fall or something. I heard that was really.
Let me see if I can find what the poster looks like. Make it easier.
We're looking pretty good.
We got a lot of movies.
Yeah,
did we get Mission Impossible. We got
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah,
because a lot of this other shit is like filler shit. Like I'm not gonna see.
These are a lot of
I'm not gonna see. I'm not gonna see this movie Dicks. I'm not gonna see.
Was that something you guys mentioned? Expendables 4. Expendables 4. That's a big one. Never going to either.
I don't know. Heck, the poster should look like this.
Hold up.
If you see that.
All right, I'm taking one last peek around.
How about 80 for Brady?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Anyone see Ghosted?
Too.
I just saw it on there. Anyone see Ghosted with Chris?
Anyone but you. Yeah, I need to see that one.
Oh my god,
I didn't. I heard that was trash. Yeah, add anyone but you to want to watch too. If you see that.
Where is it?
Holy smokes, bro! That trailer.
I saw it just now. Fuck.
Oh, down here. Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't think my IQ will ever recover. Ever since I saw that trailer, bro, like that shit was peeling intelligence off me, bro. It was literally like this to me.
Actually,
it was doing this.
I think
that
deserves to go here.
I mean, you could, but I'm still gonna watch for Sydney Sweeney. Not gonna lie.
I think that's it. I think that's about
the Voyeurs, man. She's got like a full frontal scene in the fucking Voyeurs. Just watch that shit.
So, pretty good list. Pretty mid-year for movies, but we got some pretty good ones coming out this year, I believe. I could pull up the Wikipedia page for movies coming out in 2024.
Talk to me now, Hag.
I'm talking.
I'm looking forward to Madam Web. Let me just get that out of the way.
Oh yeah, of course.
Craven.
Craven's another good one.
Y'all will see that on my list next year for sure.
New Ghostbuster, definitely need them to keep milking that one.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not gonna say it. I almost got caught.
All right, so just going down, looking. This is the weekend we're on right here. So just coming out this week is the Book of Clarence, Mean Girls. Nothing great.
The Beekeeper.
They're
giving five like public service announcement. They're giving out $5 tickets on T-Mobile Tuesday if anyone needs that.
The Beekeeper, are they?
Yeah. I need that one for sure.
So Nothing great really coming out in January.
Okay,
Or
that was
nothing-
just January. I was about to say, holy fuck. I was just like,
Yeah.
no way. That's like the next couple of fucking months.
No, that was
That's
just
like
January.
Beekeeper.
Yeah, I was about to be like,
Beekeeper, that's it.
holy fuck, bro. I feel like
Uh,
I'm like, bro, the beginning of the year, I feel like it's normally stacked. I feel like last year we saw like fucking 10 movies between like January, February, and March.
Yeah, it's looking like all we got is Madam Web
So-
in January and February. But then
Air Force
Martin
Down, they're
did
making
that.
another fucking air. Oh my god, man. I don't even want to know about that. Ooh, there it is right there. There it is
Dune
right
Part
there.
2,
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the guy right there.
Get Madam Web out of here. Get that bitch out of here.
Dune Part 2.
Yes, sir.
And Kung Fu Panda the week after that. Need that.
Nah, they keep that.
Fuck you. Then we get Ghostbusters Frozen.
Yeah,
Oh
looking forward
god.
to that one.
Please spare me. Spare me that.
And Godzilla X Kong.
Yeah, I need that one too. That's about to be.
That's
a
one.
banger.
That's one of
trailer
those movies
great.
that like they should have paid whatever studio that is in Japan to never release that movie because now I will never appreciate a Godzilla movie as much.
Yeah, they're all about to be mid.
Like they should have given them a blank check to fuck off because that movie was so much better than anything they've ever. What is that? Legendary who does it? I think.
yeah, they do the
Yeah.
American shit.
Ass.
No,
Civil War,
it's, yeah,
so
Warner
that's
Brothers
the
and
same.
Legendary.
I mean,
This was
Deadpool
looking
3 I'm
good.
looking forward
This
to.
this Civil War movie right here
Yeah.
from A24. Definitely interested in this. Got a
It's
decent cast. on it, too.
Alex Garland too. He did a couple good movies. I can't think of it at the top of my head, but he did a movie.
The
with
Beach.
fucking
28 Days Later, Sunshine, and Never Let Me Go, and Dread.
No.
He did the Dread movie.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he did. He also did that movie with Padme. Oh my god, what is that called? Fuck.
I don't
It's
know.
like some. Yeah, I know. I'm looking it up.
The Fall Guy looks interesting. I mean, it's
No,
not.
I'm gonna watch that one.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. This one's
Annihilation.
pretty cool.
And he did Ex
Annihilation?
Machina.
Damn. Ex
Yeah, I'm gonna need that off him.
If I think I'm gonna probably watch this one as well. It's fucking John Krasinski, and his horror movies are pretty good. I mean, I'm not expecting much from it because it's a kids movie, but it does look pretty good.
Yeah, sure.
The fuck was that?
Furiosa. I saw the script for half a second. I'm pulling up the Madam Web poster. That's why. I'm trying.
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
I'm like medium excited for that. It's like I don't.
Yeah,
I
I'm
honestly
gonna
don't
check
have
it
a
out.
clue
I'm gonna
on what.
check it
Yeah, I think I'll check it out because I think it'll be a good movie theater movie.
That comes out the same day as Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I mean, that movie's probably gonna do better than Mad Max. I mean, it has.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes over Mad Max.
Are you
Oh,
sick?
come on now. Come on
You
now,
sick?
man. Are you
Come
out
on,
of your
man.
fucking
No.
Look,
I don't
I've
want to
given
hear
it,
that shit again,
what
bro.
what
Like you're actually thick. Come on, man. No disrespect.
all due respect, you ain't got a fucking clue what it's like to be number one.
I
No.
ain't actually
No.
gonna fucking see it. I probably won't see either of them opening weekend, to be honest.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I just don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna be watching. I thought they neat and tidy fucked off with that shit. But
No, they need more. The trailer just
Nah.
looked so unfinished. The CGI looked really bad for what it was.
Uh,
I know the budget's probably like
Disney.
150 mil. CGI
Ballerina.
just looked really bad. I
June
don't-
looking fucking slow. June looking stupid slow.
A Quiet Place Day One. I'll check that out.
I
Yeah,
feel
I'll
like
check
June's
this
definitely a
out.
big month. That's like the summer.
You-
Ballerina, I'll probably check out. Like not willingly, but just because John Wick.
Yeah.
I hear you.
July is also looking kind of slow. Deadpool.
I'm probably not watching Quiet Place. Little disclosure.
Really?
I just don't really know what else. I mean, actually, that's not true. I'll see.
I just gotta watch some of
Raven.
these because movies are looking slow. Honestly,
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, a lot of this could just be stuff we never.
Wait, go
heard
back to
about in
July.
this movie.
We're in August already. Go back to fucking July.
July has nothing. It's got Deadpool.
Ooh, the
Like,
Borderlands
like I'm saying,
movie.
Yeah, that need that.
Where's that?
Keep going down. It's in August.
Oh, is it August? Yeah, Borderlands. There's that.
Like I was saying, a
Um,
lot of these movies
Craven Hunter.
could be shit like The Killer. Like we haven't like
New
we just don't
Alien
know what
movie.
the title's about.
Yeah.
You know, Dio? Like
Yeah, no,
or
I hear
Talk
you.
to Me. Like or Killers of the Flower Moon. Like if I just saw that on one of these lists right now, I wouldn't know what the fuck that's like.
But it's directed by Scorsese though, so
yeah, we'll see the director.
We got
but like Iron Claw.
2.
If I saw that on the list, I would be like, oh, I don't know what that is. I'll probably never see it. But then when it comes out, it's tough.
Saw 11.
Oh my god, I have nothing to say.
Joker 2.
I'm very scared about that movie. Very
scared. That one worries me. Smile 2 comes out next year.
Huh? Oh, they're making a second one.
I didn't realize they were making
it, but I'll watch it.
I didn't need it, but I really liked the first one.
Yeah, I'm nervous about that too. Sequels to horror movies don't work out very well.
These are almost back-to-back weekends too, so that worries me. Terrifier 3.
Terrifier.
Going into November, we get Venom 3.
Bro, this is a slow.
Gladiator 2.
Oh my god!
Because a lot of it is just spin-offs, remakes.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's a lot of these companies don't want to give dates yet because of how pushed back they were from like the writers'
strikes.
Like another Karate Kid? Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
When? I mean, I'll watch Nosferatu. I want to watch that one.
December. The end of this. I want to watch Sonic 3 too because the other two.
Ralph.
They can keep that. I didn't even watch any of those Sonic movies.
They're pretty good, actually.
I'll check it out.
Oh wow, they're fucking bringing back LaRusso and Jackie Chan. I was just looking at that list that you had with fucking Karate Kid, Jackie Chan, and Ralph.
Macchio coming back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The kid.
I don't know. That this year's kind of looking slow.
Yeah.
But hopefully, there's a bunch of sleeper movies that are getting released that we just don't know what they are until we see a trailer.
Yeah. That's how it usually is because a lot of the movies in my top 10 are like that.
I think the better description would be it's a slow year for big budget films. I think would be a better. Because you have Marvel that's basically all but taking a year off. Marvel, you got Deadpool, and obviously they have their TV show, their Disney Plus shit. But like in terms of like theatrical releases, they literally got.
Disney has, I think, Disney has like Inside Out 2 and Deadpool, and I think that's like practically it. Next year,
take a look at that. Can y'all see that, right?
What is that?
That awful fucking. It's that awful slate. It's probably too bright, but it's that slate that we were looking at before. Like you got Beetlejuice, Inside Out 2, The Ghostbusters, like Night Swim, like a lot of like just trash movies coming out and shit.
I think Chet saw Night Swim recently.
Like there's a lot of spin-offs and shit, like just garbage coming out, I feel like.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like a Mufasa movie, Gladiator 2, like why do we need it?
No, Gladiator 2 is the biggest, like I'm putting my foot down. You don't need to fucking like, especially when it's probably gonna have nothing to do with Gladiator 1. Like it's literally selling by name fucking alone. Like that pisses me off. Because the Gladiator 1 is legitimately fucking a masterpiece.
It's goated.
Let me guess, Ridley Scott isn't doing fucking Gladiator 2.
No, he is.
Oh my god. I mean, fresh off Napoleon, he can keep everything now.
You off him?
Yeah. After what he did to my Napoleon, I can't.
I think that are we gonna end this here, or are we gonna?
I think it's calm. I think an hour and 45 minutes is about right. It's a longer episode, but it's our yearly fucking recap.
Yeah,
so,
the only thing we didn't cover this week, but we will be covering it next week, is our top 10 albums of 2023.
Maybe we'll throw some video games on there too if we have time.
If we have time. I didn't really play too many, I feel like, that came out this year.
I played a lot of shit. I can do a top 5 me personally, but that's about it.
But we'll talk about it and we'll see how we're doing next weekend.
Yeah.
But of course, well, as usual, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, the kid, for joining us. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and ring that bell. If you're listening to this on Spotify and Apple Music, follow us and give us a nice review. Go over to our Instagram at the Staincast, where you can turn on post notifications when you give us a follow. And of course, when you're done doing all that, hit that link in the bio to go to our Redbubble shop, where you could buy some merch. And stay tuned for this week, where we'll be posting the question of the week and the teaser for our our episode on top 10 albums of 2023 and the Queel.
Thank you for watching, guys. Happy New Year's.
Peace out, folks.
Cock and balls.